During the Second World War, the airplane proved decisive as one of the most dominant weapons on the battlefield. They not only fought for control of the skies but also provided vital tactical and strategic support for the warring nations. Today we're going to present you guys the 10 best fighter aircraft of World War II. Each of these aircraft presented on the list had significantly impacted the course of the war. So let's just get started. Up first at number 10 is Yakovlev Yak-3. This was a single-engine, single-seat World War II Soviet fighter which was powered with a single Klimov VK-105PF2 V12 liquid-cooled piston engine that produces a horsepower of 1,290 horsepower. With this power, it ensures a maximum speed of 646 km per hour, a combat range of 550 km, and a service ceiling of 10,400 meters. It is one of the smallest and lightest combat fighters fielded by any combatant during the war, and its high power-to-weight ratio gave it excellent performance and it proved to be a formidable dogfighter. It is armed with 1x20mm Shevak cannon with 150 rounds, and 2x12.7mm Barrison UBS machine guns with 170 rounds per gun. It was mostly used as a tactical fighter, flying low over battlefields and engaging in dogfights below 4,000 meters. At number 9, we have the Republic P-47 Thunderbolt. This is a World War II-era fighter aircraft produced by the American aerospace company Republic Aviation from 1941 through 1945. The P-47 was one of the main United States Army Air Force fighters during the time and also served with other Allied air forces. The Thunderbolt was effective as a short to medium-range escort fighter in high-altitude air-to-air combat and ground attack in both the European and Pacific theaters. Its primary armament was 850 caliber machine guns, and in the fighter-bomber ground attack role, it could carry 5-inch rockets or a bomb load of 1,100 kilograms. When fully loaded, the P-47 weighed up to 8 tons, making it one of the heaviest fighters of the war. Number 8 on the list for the top 10 most powerful fighter planes of World War II is the Vought F-4 Corsair, which was an American fighter aircraft that became one of the most capable carrier-based fighter bombers of World War II. The F-4U incorporated the latest engine available at the time, the 2,000 horsepower 18-cylinder Pratt & Whitney R2800 double-wasp radial. Some Japanese pilots regarded it as the most formidable American fighter of the World War II, and its naval aviators achieved an 11:1 kill ratio. It was armed with 12.7mm M2 Browning machine guns at 400 rounds per gun, 12.7cm high-velocity aircraft rockets, and 1,800 kilograms of bombs. Number 7 is the Mitsubishi A6M0. This was a long-range fighter aircraft formerly manufactured by Mitsubishi Aircraft Company, operated by the Imperial Japanese Navy from 1940 to 1945. The 00 is considered to have been the most capable carrier-based fighter in the world when it was introduced early in World War II, combining excellent maneuverability and very long range. Early combat operations, the 0 gained a reputation as a dogfighter, achieving an outstanding kill ratio of 12:1. Armament consisted of 2 20mm cannons, 2 7.7mm machine guns, and 2 60-kilogram bombs. At number 6, we have the Grumman F-6F Hellcat. This was an American carrier-based fighter aircraft of World War II. Designed to replace the earlier F-4F Wildcat and to counter the Japanese Mitsubishi A6M0, it was the United States Navy's dominant fighter in the second half of the Pacific War, and the F-6F made its combat debut in September 1943. It was best known for its role as a rugged, well-designed carrier fighter which was able to outperform the A6M0 and help secure air superiority over the Pacific theater. Hellcats were credited with destroying a total of 5,223 enemy aircraft while in service with the U.S. Navy, U.S. Marine Corps, and Royal Navy Fleet Air Arm. This was more than any other Allied naval aircraft. At number 5 is the Messerschmitt Bf-109. This was a German World War II fighter aircraft that was along the FW-190, the backbone of the Luftwaffe fighter force. It was one of the most advanced fighters when it first appeared with an all-metal monocoque construction, a closed canopy, and a retractable landing gear. It was powered by a liquid-cooled inverted V12 aero engine. It was conceived as an interceptor, although later models were developed to fulfill multiple tasks, serving as a bomber escort, fighter bomber, day and night all-weather fighter, ground attack aircraft, and reconnaissance aircraft. Up next at number 4 is the North American Aviation P-51 Mustang. This was an American long-range single-seat fighter and fighter bomber. It had a maximum speed of about 708 km per hour, a combat range of roughly 1,200 km, and a service ceiling of 12,800 meters. The use of external drop tanks nearly doubled its operational range to 2,200 km. During World War II, Mustang pilots claimed to have destroyed 4,950 enemy aircraft. Many people consider the P-51 Mustang the best fighter of the World War II. Its combination of speed, range, maneuverability, and firepower gave it great versatility. Its use in all major theaters of the war included long-range high-altitude escort, strafing, and photo reconnaissance. It was armed with 12.7mm AN/M2 Browning machine guns with 1,840 total rounds. It could carry 450 kilograms of bombs and 60-64 HVAR rockets. At number 3, we have the Focke-Wulf FW-190. This was a German single-seat, single-engine fighter aircraft widely used during World War II. The FW-190 became the backbone of the fighter force of the Luftwaffe. The 190 maintained superiority over Allied fighters until the introduction of the improved Spitfire Mk9. The FW-190 was well liked by its pilots. Some of the Luftwaffe's most successful fighter aces claimed many of their kills while flying it. The FW-190 provided greater firepower than the Bf-109 and at low to medium altitudes superior maneuverability in the opinion of German pilots who flew both fighters. It was regarded as one of the best fighter planes of World War II. The second most powerful aircraft of World War II is the Supermarine Spitfire 9. This is a British single-seat fighter aircraft that was used by the Royal Air Force and other Allied countries during World War II. The aircraft has a maximum speed of 650 km per hour, a combat range of 399 km, and a service ceiling of 11,100 meters. The supremacy of the FW-190A over the Spitfire 5 lasted from September 1941 until July 1942. The Spitfire 9, however, was fitted with new Merlin 61, which gave a substantial improvement in high-altitude performance over the Merlin 46. Mach 9 came into being as an impromptu countermeasure against Focke-Wulf FW-190A. And now at the number 1 spot is none other than the Lockheed P-38 Lightning. This was an American single-seat piston-engine fighter aircraft developed for the United States Army Air Corps. The P-38 was utilized in various aerial combat roles, including as a highly effective fighter bomber, a night fighter, and as a long-range escort fighter when equipped with drop tanks. The P-38 was also used as a bomber pathfinder, guiding streams of medium and heavy bombers. Used in the aerial reconnaissance role, the P-38 accounted for 90% of the aerial film captured over Europe. The P-38 was used most successfully in the Pacific Theater of Operations and the China-Burma-India Theater of Operations as the aircraft of America's top aces. And that, guys, was the list of the 10 best fighter aircrafts of World War II. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you guys for viewing in. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.